So Keir Starmer swanned off to the Kellogg's factory yesterday and said this.
Have you been dubbed Special K since your visit here?
I've been dubbed Special K since I was born. Keir, K for Keir.
Oh, you're Special K, all right. A serial liar with a tranquilizing personality. Keir Starmer, what possessed you to tell the world that your nickname, which I have no doubt you've given yourself in some lame-ass attempt at humour whilst at a cereal factory, was Special K? I mean, you've just presented everyone opposed to your Tory-like Tony Blair tribute act of a leadership with more ammo than a Saudi Arabian arms deal. And before people bemoan that being in poor taste, the Saudis have just bought Newcastle United Football Club, and Starmer decided to abstain from condemning that. So as far as I'm concerned, right now, it's entirely fitting. It's fair game. God, it's like David Brent has taken over the Labour Party. Now, we can take that nickname in one of two ways, but since he was at Kellogg's, let's go with cereal. You made a dog's breakfast at trying to show some charisma, but you're as wooden as the shavings reminiscent of Special K itself, an amalgam of sawdust and nail clippings of which the cardboard box they're packed in has a higher nutritional content. You're packed in a suit, Keith, but like the cereal, that packaging is mostly full of air, a substanceless void, a black hole where transformational policies go to die, replaced with platitudes about now not being the time, no ifs or buts, bound together in a dry, boring, tasteless, cardboardy flake with a hefty dose of agile ceremonies and cereal abstaining. Kellogg's might expect a drop in sales imminently, and if anyone suggests putting Starmer on the box, sack them now before it's too late. People allegedly eat Special K to lose weight. In your case, you lose votes. The people in the adverts, for some reason, always wear red, which, of course, you wouldn't be seen dead in. But on a serious note, in the US, they are set to take strike action at Kellogg's over paying conditions. And you, the supposed leader of the party formed by the trade union movement, are endorsing the bloody company, calling yourself Special Friggin' K. Actually, I changed my mind. Do put him on the box. Treat your workers right, or you deserve to lose your bloody sales. The alternative, of course, is that Special K is a slang term for ketamine, abused as a recreational drug but made to knock out horses. And for anyone who tried to sit through the 90-minute bore fest that was Starmer's speech at Labour Party conference, they can attest to the tranquilizing qualities of his nasally, droning voice and the repeated mentions of his dad, the toolmaker. We know, Keith, the biggest tool he ever made was you, sunshine. The ever-present mention of being Director of Public Prosecutions, which for many of us on the left, we might wish you were still there, since we still have a party we felt we could support, instead of the directionless, policy-like purge fest it has become, the political equivalent of an eating disorder. Also, how the hell could you be Director of Public Prosecutions for 5 years and not know Special K was slang for ket? We need an alternative to the honey monster Boris Johnson leading the country, but we haven't got it. One side has been doped with Special K. We've a lightweight wooden blandness that leaves a bad taste in the mouth and gets soggier and soggier as time goes on. He anaesthetizes us against any form of hope for a better place to live in, proven by his polling bounce downwards immediately after his conference finished. Ket might be the recreational drug of choice for some. The side effects, however, include being wobbly, increased blood pressure, nausea, vomiting, numbness, and depression. Reminds me of you, Starmer. If ever there's a nickname that deserves to stick, Ketamine Keith is it.